Alo, chào các bạn. Mình bắt đầu buổi giao lưu tối nay luôn nhé. Tối nay thì mình nói chuyện với chủ đề là family. Thì chủ đề này mình nghĩ là các bạn tiếp nối với chủ đề friends lần trước, thì chủ đề này khá là thú vị và các bạn sẽ có những câu hỏi mình đã để sẵn rồi. Nếu các bạn nào đã xem qua những câu hỏi thì rất là thú vị, những câu hỏi về gia đình. Bạn có thích gia đình của bạn không? Những câu hỏi đại loại vậy. Thì mình hy vọng là các bạn đã chuẩn bị trước những nội dung để trả lời rồi. Và khi mình nói thì mình lưu ý là mình không để phát âm sai. Đa số các bạn đây đều đã học với mình rồi nên mình rất là kỹ cái việc mà phát âm sai. Bạn mà thấy chỗ nào phát âm sai bạn nên tự biết và sửa, không để mình phát âm sai khi mình nói chuyện nữa. Rồi, quy luật của mỗi lần talk show dành cho các bạn nào không biết thì mình sẽ hỏi từng bạn một thôi. Tại vì trên cái môi trường Hangouts này, khi mà mình hỏi mà các bạn nhiều bạn trả lời cùng một lúc quá thì mình nghe không được. Nên mình sẽ nghe từng bạn nói và mình sẽ hỏi từng bạn như kiểu phỏng vấn. Thì đến lượt bạn nào thì bạn đó mở tiếng lên và bạn nói, khi hết lượt của mình thì bạn tắt tiếng đi để tránh làm ảnh hưởng các bạn khác đang muốn nói chuyện mà mình lại nghe không được, không sửa được. Nên đó, các bạn chú ý vậy thôi. Và không có bạn nào trong talk show được nói tiếng Anh, được nói tiếng Việt hết. Tất cả các bạn đều phải nói tiếng Anh. Chỉ riêng mình nói tiếng Việt để mình có thể mình sửa âm các bạn thôi. Rồi các bạn bật cam lên nè. Mình bắt đầu buổi talk show luôn. Phúc nè, Thanh nè, Duy nè, Viện nè, Thành nè. Các bạn bật cam lên nè. Cường đó rồi, Cường đây. Bạn Cường tuần trước được lên ảnh bìa của talk show lần trước. Chi thì không được. Còn bạn mới vào, bạn Tuấn, bạn của bạn Cường. Rồi. Phúc, Duy, bạn Thanh cũng mới. Rồi, mình bắt đầu luôn các bạn nhé. Rồi mình sẽ hỏi từng bạn một. Các bạn nghe mình nói tên các bạn sẽ biết là đến lượt của mình. Khi đó các bạn bật tiếng lên. Hết lượt các bạn tắt. Rồi bắt đầu luôn các bạn nhé. Welcome to tonight's talk show. Tonight we are going to talk about family. It's a very good topic. You might see it on the IELTS. So, the first thing of tonight, can you introduce yourself? Can each of you tell me your name and where you're from? Two things, your name and where you're from. What city that you're from. G, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Chuyên. I'm from Nguyên City.
Welcome, G. Next person, Tan, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Thầy. I'm come from Nam Định City.
Hi, welcome, Tan. Vinh, can you introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Viện. I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City.
Welcome. Cường, can you introduce yourself?
Hello guys, I'm Cường. I'm a student at university. I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm from Biên Hòa City.
Oh, welcome. Tan, can you introduce yourself? It's your first time.
Hello everyone. Actually, my name is Tâm, and I come from Bắc Ninh.
Oh, Tâm, sorry. Welcome, Tâm. Duy, can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm me. I'm from Đồng Nai.
Welcome, Duy. Vâng is not here. Tuấn, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Tuấn. I'm come from Đồng Nai province.
Okay, welcome, Tuấn. It's your first time. Phúc, can you introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Phúc. I'm from Đà Nẵng.
You
Nice
from
to meet you.
Da Nang City. Welcome, Phúc. Okay, so the first question of tonight is, do you like your family? Do you like your family? We all have family, so do you like who you live with, or do you have any problems with your family? Is your first question. Do you like your family? I will go to G. G, do you want to start? Do you like your family?
Yes, I do, because I feel comfortable and happy when I gather with my family. My family cares me and gives me a lot of advices and support me.
That's true. My family gives me lots of support too, so I really like my family also. Very good answer, G. Tan, do you like your family?
Yes, of course. I love my family, and I'm also very close with my mother. She has me young, so she always super cool. She's prepared for me the better dinner and lunch, and spend the better thing to me.
Yeah, that's very nice of your mom. Do you have a large family? Do you have a really big family with lots of brothers and sisters?
Yes. Actually, my family just have four people: my parents, my father, my mother, my older sister, and me. Just four people.
And your family is really close. Everybody is really close to each other.
Yes.
Okay, that's very nice. Very good answer, Tan. I'll go to the next person. We'll come back to you later. Ving,
Yes.
Ving, do you like your family? Ving, are you there?
Yes, I have.
Do you like your family?
Yes, I do. Because I usually have to worry about them.
You have to worry about them? About
Yes,
about what?
about the uh,
Do you live close to them, or do they live in Ho Chi Minh City also?
yes.
Okay, so you're not living far from them. What's the problem? Why do you have to worry about your family?
Uh, it's it is not the big problem. It's the it is the routine every day.
Mm. Okay, what do you worry about?
To uh, example, I have to go to the market. I have to take care our home. I have to. Uh, I also um like babysitter.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yes.
they also love me.
That's good. Who do you babysit? Do you have like a baby at your home? Who do you babysit?
Uh, uh, baby of my sister.
So okay, so your sister's baby, and
Yeah.
do you cook for your family?
No, my mother cook for my family.
Do you have a big family? How many people do you have in your family?
Um, 7 people.
That's a big family. 7
Yeah,
people in one
yeah,
house.
yes,
Okay, that's nice. And everybody is very close to each other.
yes.
That's That's nice. That's very good. Very good answer. I'll go to Cường now. Thanks for your answer. Cường, do you like your family?
Yes, absolutely. Like my family.
Um, do you have a big family?
No, I have a small family. My family have four people. My parents and me and young brother.
And
Um,
your younger brother. Do
younger brother.
Yeah, younger brother. Do they live in Ho Chi Minh City also?
No, my family live in Đồng Nai province.
Do you miss them?
It's not.
Oh, it's not far away
Yes,
from Ho Chi Minh City.
it's not far from Ho Chi Minh City. I often come my hometown in the weekend, and I
Oh,
often uh, we often have a small party in the weekend. We together share happiness and sadness about life and my school. So
okay. How long is it? Like, how many hours does it take for you to get home from Ho Chi Minh City back to Dong Nai? How many hours is the drive?
um, I spend it takes me about 2 hours by my bike.
Okay, so that's not very bad. And you visit home every weekend?
Yes, often uh, I often come my hometown in the weekend. Sometimes I stay in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm not.
Okay. Um, do do your parents come to visit you?
Yes.
They come to Ho Chi Minh City to visit you?
Um, uh, Rarely
Really?
because yes, because my parents is very busy in uh, in in, your, in their work.
Okay. I don't I don't know why it's so loud right now where you are.
Yeah.
It's loud for a little bit and it stops and it's getting loud again. Like right now it's very loud. But anyway, good answer, Kung. I'm glad that you can share with us. Um, I'll go to Tâm. Tâm, do you like your family?
Of course, I love my family so much. I mean, we are the ones who have strong bond with each other, and we have more than just blood relationship. I mean, we in our family life we share the best memory together. We take care of each other and spend the most beautiful things in life for each other. So I really love my family.
Okay, do you have a big family?
Um, yes, I'm. I have a older brother, and and he got married, and he has his wife and three little cute nephews, and I have my parents and my grandmother.
Do you all live in the same house?
Yes, we live together in the same house.
That's a very big family, considering
Yeah.
that your brother has 3 kids.
Yes, three kids.
Do you have your own room or do you have to share your room with somebody else?
I have my own rooms, but at the moment I'm studying at the university, and I not real I'm not often stay at home.
Where are you right now? Are you staying in Hanoi or where?
Yeah, I'm staying in Hanoi at the moment.
Okay. Do you visit home a lot?
Um, about twice a month.
Okay. How long is the drive?
It's about two hours by bus.
By bus. So you often
Yeah.
visit home by bus, not by riding your bike or something like that.
Yes, I often came back my hometown by bus.
Do your parents visit you in Hanoi?
Actually, no.
Never?
There was a time when I when I well, first oh, I was first go to the university in um in the 1 or 2 first year, and I don't remember exactly.
Okay, so they came in the past, but not anymore. Not in this year or the last couple years.
Yes.
But you can still come back home, so that's not very bad. Twice a month is good. For me living not I'm not living in Vietnam, so it's very hard for me to come back home. But for a lot of you guys, coming back home once a week or once a month, that's still very good. So yeah, I'm happy that you guys can do that. And thanks for the answer. You got really good answers for your first time. It's very good. I'll go to the next person. Thank you so much. Duy, are you there?
Yes.
Duy, do you like your family?
Yes. Of course. I really like my family very much.
Okay. Do you have a big family?
Yes.
How many people do you have in your family?
I love my family very much. Even so, I really like my family when we work together.
Okay. I was asking how many people do you have in your family right now?
For example, when sometimes my mother make a soup or stew, um, or she makes casserole.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you live with who do you live with? Your mom and who else?
Yes, my father. Uh, I live with my mother, my young brother, my father.
So there's four people in your family?
5 people.
Five? Who else?
Five, 5 people.
So it's you, it's your younger brother, and your parents. So that's four.
And older brother.
And there's an older brother too.
Yes.
So are you all close to each other? Are you close to your parents?
Yes, sometimes.
Okay. Do you all eat dinner together?
Yes. Uh, we um we eat dinner together. We
Every
always,
day?
yes, always.
Okay, that's nice. And they live in Ho Chi Minh City too, right? Or
I
where do they live?
I don't live in Ho Chi Minh City. Because I I'm I sleeping in Đồng Nai. Because I live in Biên Hòa City.
Okay, so you don't live in Ho Chi Minh City.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. I forgot. I thought that you live in Ho Chi Minh City, but if that's not the case, then yeah, you can live with your family. But a very good answer, Yui. I'll come back to you later. Five family members. That's okay. That's a good size. For the other people here, they have, I don't know, a lot of people in the family. and they still can manage that. So that's good for all of you. Tuấn, it's your turn. Tuấn,
Yes, I'm ready.
Do you like your family?
Yes, I love my family so much.
How many people do you have in your family?
There are 4 people in my family. My parents, me, and my younger sister.
How old is your younger sister?
She's 11 years old right now.
And you from Đồng Nai too, right?
Yes,
Do you come back home a lot?
I come back home every weekend.
Okay. Do your parents come to Ho Chi Minh City to visit you?
They sometimes visit me in Ho Chi Minh City in their free time as weekend or in their occasion.
Okay. Are you close to your parents? Do you have a good relationships with your parents?
Yes, I have a good relation with my parents, especially my mother's.
Why?
Because sometimes I'm feeling sad. I share my story with her.
Okay, so
And,
she listened to your stories?
Yes, and she give me some advice and some support.
That's very nice. I love to talk to my mother too when I have something that I want to share. And do you talk to your dad as well? To your father?
I rarely talk to my dad because my dad is so busy, and sometimes I talk to him about my studying or something in my life.
Okay, but just sometimes, not all
Just
the time.
sometimes, yes,
Okay, I can understand that because mom can be more supportive
yeah,
when you have something personal to share.
yes.
So yeah, thanks for telling me your story and telling all of us here. I'll come back to you later.
Yes.
I'll go to Phúc right now. But very good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Phúc, it's your turn. Phúc, are you there?
Okay, I'm here. Okay, I'm here.
Do you like your family?
Yes, I love my family.
Do you have a big family? I always see is that your sister?
No,
Who's that? Is that your daughter? No, I don't
yes,
know.
I think
Who is that?
my baby.
Really? Is that your
No,
daughter?
no, no. I was just thinking it's the baby of my cousin.
Okay. So it's like your niece. Your niece is the word. And how many people do you have in your family?
My family has 4 people. My parents, me, and my brother.
Okay, and are you close to your parents? Do you have a good relationship?
Just I love their so I get him to protect my family. I think so.
Okay, you want to protect your family?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yes.
do you? Okay, so you live in Da Nang, and your family lives in Da Nang too. You don't live far away from your family?
No, I live in Da Nang, but my parents and brother live in Huế City.
In where?
Huế City.
Oh, Huế City. Okay. So do you visit them a lot?
I always come back home once a month.
So you from Huế? So you from Huế City? You're not from Da Nang.
Yes,
Okay. Do you like it better in Da Nang or Huế?
I think it, it's better to in live in the city because I live close my family, my parents.
Okay, so yeah, you prefer living in Huế city. That's
Yes,
I can understand that because you're from there, so living there would feel like home, and it would be so much better. So yeah, Phúc, thanks for sharing the story. I'll come back to you later. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that you're from Huế city. I always thought that you were from Da Nang city. So that's something that I didn't know. Thanks for sharing your stories.
okay,
I'll
thank
go to
you.
the I will go to the next question. Uh, the next one is okay. This is a very interesting one. Do you look like your mom or your dad? Do you look like your mom or your dad? That's the question. G, do you look more like your mom or your dad?
I think that I take after my mom because I heard it from my relatives.
I'm sorry, what do you have in common with your mom?
I think that I take after my mother because I have heard it from my relatives.
I still don't understand that. What did you say? You have
After me look like.
can you type it out? Maybe it's your pronunciation. What did you say it again?
Take after means look like. It's
You
the first verb.
Yeah, I know that take after, but do you
Yes.
what what parts do your face look kind of like your mom? Your hair
Yes.
color, your eyes color? I need something more specific. How do you know that you look like your mom?
I think that I look like my mom because my eyes and my I have I have all face as the same as my mom.
Okay, so oval face. And
Yes,
do you have the same height as your mom?
yes,
Okay. And do you look like your dad at all?
mm, yes, but just a little bit. I has a nose look like my father's
How is it? How is the nose? How do you know that you have the same kind of nose?
because I has a straight nose like my father.
Okay, so you have your eyes and your face shape is the same as your mom, but you have a straight nose like your dad.
Yes,
That's good. That's you got the good parts from both of your parents. So that's very good. Uh, thanks, Chi.
yes.
Very good answer, Chi. I'll go to Tan now. Thanks. Tan, do you look more like your mom or do you look like your dad?
Everybody said that I look like my grandfather.
Your
Yes,
grandfather.
yes, very like. I mean, very similar. Yeah, but actually,
What's wrong? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm come back.
Okay.
Yes. Everybody said that I very look like my grandfather, but actually I never saw my grandfather because my grandfather was passed away when my father was a child, so I never have a chance to meet him.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. But do you ask them? Do you ask the people who told you that you look like your grandfather? Do you ask them how? How do you look like your grandfather? Do you have like the same face shape, or do you have the same eyes color, the same nose type, straight nose? How do you look like your grandfather? Do you know?
All of the thing is my face, like the eyes or the nose or the mouth. All of the thing is my face, look like my grandfather. Yeah,
So
but
so how how
uh,
how is your face somewhat similar to your to your grandpa? How do you describe it? Do you have an oval face, or do you have a round face?
yeah, everybody said that he has a bright side, bright eyes. Yeah, and has I mean, very beautiful noise. Yeah, but me not. I'm not.
Nose.
And yes, nose and
Okay.
the mouth look like me, very similar. Yeah, but he's very tall. It's about he was about 190 centimeter, very tall.
That's really tall. 190
Yeah,
is very tall.
yeah, very
How
nice.
how tall are you? Do you know how tall
Uh,
are you?
yeah, I'm just about 170 feet and 75 centimeter.
That's still very tall.
You
175 is
know.
still very tall. I'm around that too. I'm around 173, 74.
Yeah,
The last time I measured, I was 173, so that's 1 or 2 years ago. But yeah, 175. You have a really good gene in your family. Everybody is very tall. That's good. Very good
yeah,
gene.
but my mother is not. My mother is just about 150 meters.
Well, that messed you up then. How tall is your dad?
Yeah, my dad is about 160, 170, 70, 70 centimeter.
Okay, so you are about the same height as your dad,
Yeah,
but you're much taller than your mom.
yes,
Okay, that's interesting. You still not 190 like your grandpa, but 175 is still very tall in Vietnam. That's very tall. Anyway, Tan, good answer. I think I learned more about you now, and thanks for sharing your stories. I'm wondering how you look like your grandfather. So if you have any pictures, something like that, please send me that. I want to see that.
yeah,
But
true.
thanks, Tan, for sharing these stories. I'll go to Ving now.
Yeah.
Ving, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Do you look more like your dad or your mom?
I think I look like my father
How do you know that?
because I'm not beautiful like my mother.
How do you know?
Mm, my mother have a high nose
Okay,
and
and
mm,
what else?
her face small and her lip is hard, sharp.
Okay. So do you have anything in common with your mom? Anything at all? Do you have the same eyes color or hair color or face? Your height? Do you have the same height as your mom?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I told her.
All right. Is there anything else that you have in common with your mom besides your height?
I have circle face like her.
Yeah, when you talk about face, you want to use the word round. You have a round face,
Yes,
or an oval, but round is the word that that's common when you try to describe a face shape. But what about your dad? What do you have in common with your dad?
I don't know. My father, I think he's also handsome.
Yeah, so you got some of that from your dad.
Yeah.
So you got some of that handsomeness from your dad then.
Yes, because he told me when he was young, he have many girls like him.
But he got your mom. He finally got together with your mom.
Yes.
So your mom must be very beautiful then.
Yes, and my mom is kind.
She's kind. That's good. She got good look and personality. So that's nice. Do you think you have the same personality as your mom too?
Yes.
Yeah, so you got some of the appearance outside. The outside, you got it from your dad, but your personality, you got it from your mom. So it's perfect. You got the good parts.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, Bing. I'll go to Kung now. Good answers. Kung, do you look more like your mom or do you look more like your dad?
Actually, many people say that I look like my father.
How?
All of my face look like my father, but something opposite about characteristics. My father is so strict,
Okay.
but I'm easy going.
Okay, so you easygoing.
Yes.
How about your mom? Is she strict or easygoing?
My mom is so cute and kind. I talk with her many times, but with my father, it's not.
Okay, so it's not the same as your dad, because dad
Yeah.
is normally like that. Dad is hard, strict, and not easygoing. But do you look like your dad? Does he have a round face, or how do you look like your dad? How do you look like your dad? Your nose, your eyes, your ears. How do you look like your dad?
All of my face, nose, head, Uh, head first.
Okay. The forehead.
Forehead.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Forehead is this part right here. It's the forehead.
Yes.
And do you have the same height as your dad?
I'm a little taller than my dad.
What about your mom? Is your mom the same height as your dad or as you are right now? Is she
Uh,
tall?
my my father is medium. My mom is short.
Okay, and you are in the middle? No, you are taller. You are taller than both of them, right?
Yes.
How much taller?
About 1.65 meter.
So
1.65 meter.
so you are 165 meters then,
Yes.
and your dad is what? He's 160 or like how tall is your dad?
Um, my dad about 1.60.
Okay, so 65 centimeters. That's can you see the difference clearly? If you stand right next to your dad, can you see the difference clearly? The difference in heights?
I think a little different. It's not about same time.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can see it now. Thanks, cool. Good answers. Very good.
Yes.
And I'm happy that you got better over time with your gene, that you are higher, taller than both your dad and your mom. That's good. That's some improvements in your gene. That's very good.
Yes.
I'll go
Okay.
to the next person. Good job, cool. Phương, are you there? Phương. Phương just got in, so I don't know if she's here. Phương, are you there? Tâm, I'll go to you next. Tâm, do you look more like your dad or do you look more like your mom?
To be honest, I think I'm inherited some traits from both my father and my mother, but everyone say that I and my mother we look like two peas in the pod, and I'm not sure, but I think I more look like my mother.
How do people, what traits do you have in common with your mom?
They say that we have same round face, and we have a very thick and dark hair that that completely contrasts to the hair of my father, and
Okay.
and
Do you have the same height as your mom?
yes, my mom quite short and small, and me too. And they
What about
inherited
your dad?
that.
Is your dad big and tall?
My dad he's not he's quite tall. He's
Okay.
quite tall.
Okay. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have a older brother.
Is he look more like your? Does he look more like your dad or your mom?
My my brothers look more like my dad.
Okay, so you look more like your mom, and your brother look more like your dad.
Yeah.
What about personality wise? Do you do you have the same personality as your mom and your dad?
I think I'm more similar to my father. because
How?
I think my mother is quite gentle, and she's, I mean, she's she's allowed to talk, and why I think I look like I similar to my father, because I think I'm an introvert person, like
Yeah, introverted.
yeah, it's quite hard for me to make friends with stranger, and well, I mean, and
Okay.
I think I and my father, he's quite hardworking, and he's understanding, and I think
So you're hardworking and understanding like your dad too.
yes, I hope so.
That's very good traits, and there's nothing, there's no problem with being an introvert.
Yeah.
That just means that you prefer something different from others. So that's totally fine, and you don't make. Oh, see you, Tan. Have fun. Sorry, excuse me. I have to tell the others that there's one more spot open because Tan is about to leave. Okay. But yeah, Tan. See you next time, Tan. You can leave now. I will have that spot for somebody else. But Tan, thanks for sharing with us your stories about how your mom and your dad and how your family looks like, and you did a very good job this time also. Good pronunciation and all of that. So I'll see you. I'll come back to you later.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Tuấn, it's your turn now. Do you look more like your dad or do you look more like your mom?
Actually, some of my neighbors talk to me that I have some features look like my mother's, but there are some other features look like my father's.
How do you look like your dad? Let's start with your dad. How do you look like your dad?
I think my height and my nose they look like my dad.
How tall are you?
Uh, my height is about 1 meter and 78.
178 is very tall.
Yes.
And your dad is 178 too?
My dad's is about 1 meter and 78 centimeters.
Okay, so it's the same height. What about
Yes.
the nose? How are your nose the same as your dad?
I think
how
my
is it the
nose.
same?
I think my nose is round.
Okay. And your dad has some kind of round nose too?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. What about your mom? How does she look like you? In what ways?
I think about my skin colors and my mouth.
Skin color. Can you tell me more about that?
I think I have a white colors.
A white
Yeah,
color?
white. Yeah, if
Okay.
I compare to Vietnamese,
Okay, so your dad is much
I
darker.
think darker
Okay.
than
So besides your skin, what else? How do you look like your mom? What else do you have in common with your mom?
I think my personality is similar with my mom.
Okay, how? What do you have in common? Is she kind or honest or generous? How do you have the same traits as her? What do you have in common?
Yes, I think some features. I look like my mother's here, easygoing, happy, and work harding.
And hardworking.
Yes, hardworking. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. And what about your dad? Do you have any same personality traits as your dad?
I think some personality. I like my dad's here, gentle
Gentle.
and hardworking.
Okay, so your dad is also hardworking.
Yes.
And do you I forgot, but do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have one younger sister.
Is she more like your dad or your mom?
I think she's more like my mother's.
Okay, so she's also hardworking and easygoing.
Yes, and she's active.
Oh, she's very active. Are you active?
No, I'm a quiet person.
Okay, so you are like Thumb, because Thumb just told everyone that she's very she's an introvert. Introvert is somebody who likes to be by themselves more than talking to strangers. But yeah, that's nice. Is your dad quiet or is he active?
I think my dad's quiet.
What about your mom? She's active?
I think so.
Okay, so you are quiet like your dad.
Yes.
That's one more thing that you have in common with your father.
Yes.
Okay. Very, very interesting, and I think I have a really good picture of your family now, how they look like and how they behave. And you did a very good job answering questions too. Thanks for telling us your stories. I'll go to Phúc now. Very good job, Tuấn.
Thank you.
Are you welcome? Phúc, do you look more like your dad or do you look more like your mom?
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah, do you look more like your dad or do you look more like your mom?
I'm not sure who I look more like, but everyone does I look more like my father.
Your father?
Yes, my father.
How? Your face or nose or what?
Such as
What do you have in common?
what? Can you speak again?
Yeah, what do you have in common with your dad? Do you have the same face shape?
Oh,
The same eyes color? Same nose shape? What do you have in common with your father?
I think such as eyes, nose,
Eyes,
and
nose?
skin.
Okay. And do you have the same personality as your dad?
Yes, I think I see my dad about that.
What trait? What personality? Is he kind? Is he generous? Is he easygoing, outgoing? How would you describe your dad?
About trait, I think I same here is hardworking
Hardworking.
and
Okay.
understanding.
Understanding. So both of you and your
But
dad are understanding.
yes, but especially he's also got a good sense of humor and get get over with everybody.
And get along with everybody. Okay. So you also have a sense of humor too.
I think so. Yes.
All right. Is your mom the same way? Does she also have a sense of humor?
Mm, My mother, she was dead, so I can talk about her.
Oh, oh, yeah.
No,
So
no problem.
you cannot talk about it right now.
Okay.
But yeah. So you look like your dad, and you have the same personality as your dad. What about your
Yeah.
mom? Do you look like her, or do you have the same personality, just like her? Do you have anything in common with your mom?
She was dead when I was just old. I don't remember see the face, and so I don't talk about this the look like.
You don't see her? I'm sorry. What did you say?
She was dead when I 4 years old. So
Oh,
I
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
I
I
know.
I didn't mean to dig into that. Sorry. I'm sorry, Phúc.
No problem. You
But
welcome.
good job. Good job on the parts that you talk about your dad and how you have the same personality and appearance, the outside look as your dad. Very good job, Phúc. And again, I'm very sorry about talking about your mom.
Thank you.
Okay. Next question, and this will be the last one of tonight too. I'll pick something interesting for you guys. Hmm. Okay, this is something that you might not be used to with, but it's something that I think it's not common in Vietnam, but it's more common outside of Vietnam. Adoption, adopt. Adoption is when you raise somebody else's baby. When you adopt a child, maybe you cannot have your own children, but you still want to raise a baby. You can adopt. You can adopt a kid. Maybe the kid's parents passed away. Maybe the kid's parents don't want them. So adoption is a really hot topic to debate, because some people think that adoption is good and some people think that adoption is not, it's not very good. So I would just want you to give me your opinion about adoption. Do you think it's good or do you think it's bad? What do you think about adoption? G, can you tell me your opinions? G, are you there?
Yes. I don't I no I don't think so, because the children, I think that will be unfamiliar with the climate, the cultures, and so on, where they will be adapted.
Well, let's say that it happens in Vietnam. Do you think adoption is good or bad? What do you think about adoption?
I think that is not good, because mm, the the populations in Vietnam is not as good as the other countries in the world, and I think that is not good. And the children will have some difficulties um, in being familiar with the life here.
Well, what? Okay, but I changed the question. If you are Vietnamese and you want to adopt a Vietnamese kid, what do you think about that? What do you think about adoption when you adopt a kid from your own country? What's your opinions about that?
I think that it will not. I I don't feel comfortable when I am adopted. I just want to live with my family, with my parents. I don't want to be adopted.
Okay, you're not comfortable with the idea of adopting
Yes.
a kid. Okay, that's one of the opinion that some people will have in common. I'll go to Ving. Ving, what do you think about adoption? Ving, are you there? Ving, hello. I'll go to Cường. Cường, are you there? Cường, what do you think of adoption?
I think adoption is not common in Vietnam, but in outside Vietnam, it's so common. Mm, uh, uh, when uh, uh, when a couple cannot cannot have a baby, they can adopt adopt a baby uh, for for a good family. But many people don't like to care children. They don't want to have children. They are they want to work and not care about children.
Okay. So overall, do you think it's good or bad? Adoption.
I think everything has two sides,
Okay.
but I think more good than bad.
Um, if you can, would you adopt a kid? Would you do that?
Yes, I can. Uh, I can. I can accept that.
You can accept that. That's
Yes.
nice. And
Yes.
if let's say it's not common in Vietnam, that's correct. Do you
Yes.
think that it should be more common?
Mm. Yes, I think so. Um, um, Nowadays, more people uh, uh, they can't pregnant or something else. They can have a baby uh, and not pregnant.
Okay, but I would like to think. So you think about it from the parents' point of view, but if you think about it from the children who might lose their parents or who might have a family that their parents don't need them anymore, it's good. It's good for the children too to have a house, to have a family. Do you think so?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, school. You have an opposite view as G, because G is not comfortable with the idea of adopting, but that's totally fine. And you have the opposite view where you will be able to do that. You can accept that. So that's nice. Thanks, school. Very good answer. I'll go to Tâm now. Tâm, what do you think about adoption? Tâm, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, what do you think about adoption?
Well, I don't think what's wrong with adopting children, whether from a country or from another country. Because I think children from all over the world, they should be taken care of, and they deserve to have a good home for themselves. And
Okay.
adopting is good, and they are provided with like a better education or a better health care than they has the one beside them when they sick, or when they need love.
Okay, so there's nothing wrong about it. In your opinion, there's nothing wrong about it.
Yeah.
Would you be able to do it one day?
Yeah. Yes. If I have if I independent in my finance, and I absolutely adopt one day, because I think it can save a child when have no they have no home. I mean it's mean a lot to that child when I adopt them.
Okay.
I can
is it common where you live for people to adopt a kid?
I think this is not really common in my neighborhood, but I hope it's but I think it should be
more common.
Yeah.
And do you, like where you live, do they have the orphanage, maybe houses, or for the kids who don't have parents? Do they have that where you live?
Oh yes, absolutely. Actually, that orphan, is it orphan?
Yeah, the orphans, yes.
The orphan, where there's many someone like they there's someone they disability, then there's someone they was abandoned, then everyone can come to that orphan to play with them, or they can respond, or can do anything for them.
Do
or maybe
you
adopt them.
do you do that? Do you come to the orphanage once in a while to volunteer to work?
Oh, absolutely yes, because actually it's the old school of my mother. To be honest, my how to say, my mother, my grandfather, he's passed away in the war. Then my grandmother, she was getting married. Then my mother, she was give to an orphan. Yes.
Oh really?
Kind of that. Then yeah.
That's a very sad story then. I'm sorry.
Yes, and I often no, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay. Well,
Because
so you must really understand how hard it is for the orphans then.
yes, because at that time life is very tough, and even though my mother she has her own family, like her uncle or her her grandmother, but they can't, they don't have ability to raise my mother. Then she had to choose to give her to an orphan. And I think she's lack of love from family, but she's stay in orphan, and she's have a lot of close friends until now. they still keep in touch and close until present.
Okay. Well, thanks, Tom, for sharing that stories with all of us here today. I mean, that's a good story. I'm glad that your mom can push through that. Yeah, Ving, you can go out. Yeah, because that must be really hard for some kids to live by themselves from a very young age. And I really like that you can decide right now that adopting somebody is not bad, and it's actually helping the kids to have a good life. So that's very nice of you, and you did a good job answering the questions too. So thanks for that.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I'll go to the next person now. Tuấn,
Yes, I'm ready.
can you tell me your opinions on adoption? Do you think people should adopt children?
In my opinion, I think adoption is a good thing because some children, when they were born, they don't have their family, and so they need a family, their parents to take care of them and to be have a good job in the future. And in the other side, I think some people, because of their personal reason, so they can have a baby because they can get married or they can have a baby, so they need a baby to take care, and in the future the baby can take care of them when they older.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay, so would you be able to do adoption in the future if you have a chance? Would you adopt a kid?
I think it depends on my condition. I think if I have a good condition, I will adopt somebody. And but if I don't have a good condition, I will consider is it good for me and for the children to be adopted.
Okay. And is it common where you live? Is it common where you live for people to adopt children?
Actually, in my village, I have never seen some people adopt any children before.
Never.
Yes, never. I have never seen before.
Do you think it should be more common? Do you think people should adopt more children?
I think that's good. That's good in the future because because I think that's in the trend right now. Some people they don't want to get married and they need a children. So I think adoption is good.
So like a single mom.
Yes, a single mom.
Okay. And do you have any orphanage area or houses from where you live? The place where orphans kids stay? The kids who lost their parents? Do you have those places where you from?
Yes, near my home is about 20 kilometers. Have an orphanage where the children lost their parents live.
Okay. Do you visit the place?
Exactly, I have one chance to visit that place when I was in high school.
Okay. Would you like to come back there more often to play or to help the kids?
Of course, I would like to go back because I have many memories, a good memory with the children there, and still I want, and also I want to have their children, but with my small action like help them clean their rooms or help them with some action like teach them how to study English and teach them study math.
Okay. That's very nice of you, and I hope that you would be able to do it more often in the future to go there and do something good for the kids.
Yes.
And thanks for sharing the answers with us. It was a really good answer. So very good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll go to Phúc, the last person of tonight's talk show. Phúc, are you there?
Seems like I always the person last talk show any times.
Because I don't know, maybe because of your name, your
Yes.
letter. But anyway, what do you think about adoption?
About adoption, I think that's pretty good.
Okay. Do people adopt children in Hue City?
No.
No?
I don't have.
It's not
Yes.
common.
I don't know, but somewhere I have adoption. Adopt.
Okay.
I think.
Well, what do you think?
I'm a introvert, so what I have a boy or a girl coming in my family, so that really good, especially if them say another language, so I can
Another language.
another language, so they can help, so them can help me improve my language, especially in native speaker.
Okay, so you are talking about adopting a kid from another country, right?
Right.
I'm talking about adopting a kid right in Vietnam. Would you adopt a kid in Vietnam?
Okay, in Vietnam?
Yeah.
No, no.
Would you,
I don't.
why not?
I don't want to have kids.
Maybe in the future, would you be able to do that?
No.
Why not?
Yeah. Well, I have a boy. It's so difficult.
Okay.
I don't.
So it's
I don't
hard.
want. I don't have a kid. I don't want to have a kid. I'm a boy. I'm the last boy in my family. So I don't want to have a kid after me.
Okay. So, but you, even when you will not be able to adopt a kid, you still think that adoption is good, right?
If the kid left another country, is that girl or um he left or he left in Vietnam, so that bad. I don't want.
You are still talking about adopting a kid from another country, but adopting a kid in Vietnam, maybe it's not for you, but do you think it's good in general? Is it good to adopt a child?
A general adoption to try.
Yeah, in Vietnam, if a kid who lost their parents and he or she is in need of a house, do you think he should find a family to stay with, to be adopted, or do you think he should live in the orphanage? Well, what do you think is better?
If you need help, so I can help. I can help them by the way, another ways, not not the way my dogs adopt.
Okay, so I agree that there are many ways that you can do to help the children. Can you give me one example of how you can do it? How can you help the kids?
I think if you not have parents, so I can make a friends, uh, make the friends. Um, mm, I,
See,
intro- I recommend them for the mm, about job.
okay, so you can be their friends and you can recommend them for jobs, you said?
Um, I think adoption not um, not not fit, not fit in my family.
Okay, but you can help the kids by doing some other things too, right?
Right.
Adoption is not the only choice in your opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting because there's more than one way to help others. So I think trying to find some other ways is good too, like making friends with them or give them money to go to school, something like that would be helpful also. And I think that would conclude our talk show today. It's we spent an hour and a half talking about family, and I think we had a really interesting and meaningful topic. And the stories that I listened to today. Thanks a lot, you guys, for sharing your stories. You lost two turns. I was calling your name. I'm sorry, it's over now. I was calling your name earlier, but yeah, you are Jang. I
Yeah, when's
I don't know. Oh, I didn't. I call your name. I call Phương because it's Phương here, but
Yeah, I use the Gmail friend, so I don't think I don't think I lost the two turn.
yeah. Do well, it's pretty late now, but would you join the next one? Because I was calling your name on the screen. I was calling Phương.
Yeah,
I was like, Phương, are you there? And then
yeah,
and then I didn't realize that it's not Phương. I thought it was Phương from Bắc Ninh also. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. But
okay,
yeah, we can do this again this weekend. So don't worry. I have a lot of talk shows coming up. But
yeah,
sorry, I didn't know that. It's
yeah,
not
you're welcome.
it's 9:30. Sorry. And to the other people, thanks for coming, and to you too, Jank. Thanks for staying there. And remember to use your Gmail next time because I didn't know that that was you. So I hope that all of you learned something tonight, and I really love that we can talk about adoption, which is a topic that I really care about because I have lots of friends who were adopted. So that's something that I want to learn more about, people opinions, and I think you guys improved your English a lot. That you were able to understand my questions and kept up with the conversation. So that's very good. And I might have another one this weekend. And if you want me to host more talk shows like this, you can always tell me, because having talk shows like this is very interesting for me too. So thank you, and good night.
Thank you, teacher.
Goodbye.